those that make you so mad. You see, why does it feel so good to be bad? 'Cause if the struggle that you're looking for, oh baby,
who gives a fuck? It's another football Sunday. I'm here with Admiral Brian, Double Down Dan. We're ready to get into it for today. Gentlemen, it has been way too long, it feels, between Thursday night's game and tonight. And I'm just ready to fucking sit back and forget about everything in my life that's a pain in the ass and watch some football. What about you guys? It's so funny.
You just come in so hot. What's going on, man?
I'm about to rip today. There's a bunch of people that are hurt. A bunch of people don't want to fucking play. I'm ready.
Dude, I cannot wait. We had a lot of fucking terrible news since the last time we went. I thought the Tua thing was going to be the worst thing we were going to hear this week. But CMC, gone, right? Like, what?
Yeah, he's gone. Tyreek has gonorrhea, can't play. It's a big fucking news. No one told you about Tyreek? One of his 12 baby mamas, gave him the GG.
Are you fucking serious?
No. See how believable it is, though?
Dude, I can fucking believe it. He just got thrown on his face by a cop like two days ago. You could tell me anything and I'd fucking believe it.
Yeah, and to add insult to injury, I know you guys see. First off, I bet my audio is not connected, but I know you guys see me in my beautiful Giants jersey. So as you know, that means I'm in for more of a day of just regret and pain and frustration as Brian's rocking the colors of a winning franchise. Dan, where's your colors, buddy? I know you already played.
Won. I took care of that. It's an off day for me. I'm going to watch the race. It's going to be a great day.
All right. So what we're prioritizing today is getting into what we have to bet on, because we are a sports betting channel as well, presented by SoBet. As well as if any starts and sits questions comes through, I'm about to go live on TikTok right now. I'm going to pop up the first slate. We're also live on Twitter right now, so appreciate all of you guys. The first slate of picks. And I'm actually going to go with this one because this has more of your guys' picks on it. So I need some breakdowns. I need some information. I need to know why is anyone, including myself, going to tail some of these picks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 picks from you guys on here.
I don't think you should tell any of them, honestly. I think they're horrible picks.
Yeah, they're terrible.
A lot of money if you do it. That's it. Yeah, don't tell them.
Well, let's pick one and break it down, Dan. Come on, what's up?
All right. You know what? Let's do. Brian, give me the Justin Fields argument there.
So Justin Fields had 156 yards last week. So he did perform under 161. Here's the thing. He threw for he completed 72% of his passes. So the efficiency numbers are there. Plays the Broncos. I feel like he's going to it only takes one big play to get this over. I feel like his longest pass of the day last week was 40 yards. If he continues with, let's say, 65 to 70% completion rate, I think 160.5 is well within betting distance.
Okay, I like what you're saying a little bit. Who did they play last week?
Fair.
It was the Falcons?
Yeah, fair.
All right.
I already know where this is going.
Where is it going? Go ahead and complete my statement there.
Your statement is they played the Falcons.
Yeah.
Not a bad statement.
Yeah, they played the Falcons.
But they play the Broncos this week. And, man, are the Broncos any better than the Falcons? Maybe a little bit.
I feel like they have better outside. I feel like defensive backs are better.
Yeah, but the number one target for Justin Fields is going to be George Pickens, and he's going to get, what's that kid's name? That corner?
Surtain.
Yeah, he's going to be matched up with Surtain, and then who else is in that receiving core?
Yeah, who the fuck is he going to throw the ball to, Bri? I don't even know who's the second wide receiver over there.
Yards. Guys, start sit questions. Any fantasy questions, drop them in the chat before we start today. Just live on TikTok.
I mean, last week they had to go up against I think it's a pretty good secondary. Atlanta spent a shit ton on that one corner, and they signed Bates in the secondary. So it's not like Atlanta's secondary's complete dog shit. Yeah, I mean,
who has the better pass rush? Who has the better pass rush, though? Because realistically, it's about time. You know
Denver
what I mean?
Has the better pass rush.
I think Denver has the better pass rush. That's my only real concern. Wow, this angle is real sexy on you, Rock. Stop licking your lips like that on TikTok. Jesus. Anyways, back to the point. We're getting so many viewers just based off of that lick, baby. That's my only concern about this one. I hate betting. I put a very nice analogy of what betting Justin Fields overs makes me feel like. It's not my favorite feeling in the world. I'll tell you that. And I'm always scared. I'm always scared that he's going to come out and throw for fucking 98 yards and run for like 14, and somehow the Steelers are still going to fucking win the game.
The Steelers are going to kick field goals the entire time.
They're going to win. They're going to win 4.5-0, and I'm not going to be shocked by the score at all.
All right, we got a TikTok question quick. Purdy or Stafford to start?
Stafford.
I'm thinking the same thing. This Cardinals defense is going to be a great matchup for them, as well as Brock. I don't know. He just seems like, with this, like, Brandon Ayuk still ramping up and Debo obviously going to draw a lot of coverage. I think Stafford's probably the better option, as well as there's I forget what his name is. I don't know if it's Witherspoon. There's some other wide receiver on the Rams that actually is looking really good that I'm trying to pick up waivers. Yes, Robinson. Yeah,
Robinson. Yeah.
And then
I already picked him up. I already got him. Don't worry about it.
Tight end. Yeah. Oh, did you? Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. I already got him. Yeah.
Rodgers or Justin Herbert?
I feel like Herbert probably has a little bit more upside this week. Play in Carolina. I like Rodgers against Tennessee, but I feel like they're going to get the fucking I feel like they're going to get Brees going. I feel like that's their easiest path to victory. They got to control. They got to go.
I saw a lot of people taking Aaron Rodgers over 220 passing yards. What do you guys think about that? Because honestly, it's Aaron Rodgers, so I feel it. But after that week 1 like performance, it's one of those things where even we talked about with Marvin Harrison Jr. Like you guys said, like we got to see it before we can believe it. And yeah, you've seen it all throughout Aaron Rodgers' career, but he missed an entire year of football. He's like 40 years old, wherever old he is. It's in a new offense. He has Garrett Wilson, and the only people getting the ball are Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and Alan Lazard. That's it.
Yeah, Vegas right now has Aaron Rodgers passing yards over total is 226.5. So it's moved up since 220. And Herbert at 200.5. So Vegas is projecting that Aaron Rodgers will have more yards.
Okay, I would lean that Aaron Rodgers goes over the fucking number, but I just think that game can get out of hand without him having to throw for 200 yards. I feel like Tennessee is not that good. The Jets defense is going to play better than they did. They ran into a fucking buzzsaw. The 49ers were a fucking buzzsaw, dude. So I just think that they're going to look much better against fucking Will Levis. And if this game is fucking 24-0, 24-3 at half, how many times is Aaron Rodgers going to come out slinging the fucking rock in the second half? Like, I just think, like, over 220, that's too rich for me. I could see him sitting at, like, 195, 200, and they still win by 28 points. Tennessee's not good.
But I mean, can you make the same argument that Justin Herbert against Carolina might shelve him for the second half if they're up big?
They should.
I feel like Justin Herbert, his total is 198. They might shelve him, but I do think he's going to have better explosive play opportunities. You're right, that score could get out of hand. I just think like Carolina defense, I feel like it was a lot better last year. Didn't they just lose their best fucking pressure guy too on top of it? So I don't know. You're right. It could get out of hand. And Carolina can't score the points. Like, maybe Tennessee can throw up a couple points on the Jets, but I don't know. That's a good point.
TikTok is going crazy right now. Davila said traded Swift and Deontay Johnson for CMC. Thoughts?
Looks like a fucking real bad trade right now, buddy.
I mean, if CMC isn't playing until week 4, let's just say, I think first
it ain't week 4 though. Hold on, because it's week 2 and he's got to miss the next 4 games. So
even if it's week 5, okay. So listen, you can drop Deontay Johnson in any league, 1, and then 2 on top of that. With DeAndre Swift, he did not look that good. This Bears offense does not look that good. They just lost Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze, at least for this week. I think if he was not even using them in his league, that's a fleece. Last stream we were talking about trying to get guys like fucking Tyreek Hill or fucking Devontae Adams for CMC. He just got it for Swift and Deontay Johnson.
Okay, yeah, I understand that the trade is like good value, but my only concern is like CMC does not come back this year. Like that's my only concern. This is not a good look. Like to fucking go away with 1 injury, come back with 2 injuries, and now everything was supposed to be okay. You were on track to start week 1, and now you're going on IR afterwards. You haven't played fucking wink. You haven't played a fucking wink of NFL football. Like he hasn't been on the field for an actual regular season game, and he's got like 12 injuries already. Does he play this year? That's the fucking question.
I have no idea. Real quick, Dan, just so you can help me bounce off these, if you can read some of the TikTok questions, you get a chance. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to cover another betting pick, and then we're going to get back to you guys. So someone said
when you read the questions. I think it's better when you do it, man. I like that way better.
So I just don't want to like interrupt to make it be like, hey. All right. So Gav Nichols said like 7 times, sit 2, Gibbs, Robinson Jr., J.K. Dobbins, Najee Harris, and Travis Etienne. Not sitting Gibbs. You are not sitting Gibbs, and you are not.
I don't think you can sit Dobbins today. I don't think you can sit Dobbins today.
So I would probably sit Najee Harris all season.
Yeah, you're fucking take him to the fucking waiver yard where he belongs. By the way,
and
the fuck are we doing, Najee Harris?
I'm sitting Robinson Jr. as well. Singletary or Pickens for flex. Not Singletary. You see what I'm wearing? Do not start Devin Singletary.
Not Pickens. I would prefer Singletary, honestly.
Yeah, like if you think Saquon could have get it done in New York, you think Devin Singletary is?
I just think the Washington Commanders suck dick. Like they're horrible, dude. Their defense is not good.
One thing Washington can do is stop the run.
Can Danny Dimes throw the ball?
No, he sure can.
No,
but
I hate him so much. I hate him so much. God,
it's one of the picks that I have this week. I like Washington money line.
Shit!
Actually, Washington -1.5 against the Giants. I think Washington, as long as they shut down the run, they'll win the game. So, I mean, that's the game plan. Make Daniel Jones throw the ball. I don't think the defense is as bad as everyone thinks it is. I mean, they flashed last year a little bit. I'm cautiously optimistic about Washington's defense.
Okay, all right. He's cautiously optimistic. I'm nowhere near close to that fucking high on them.
Anyone's better than the Giants, though.
Okay, I just think at a certain point, like I do think, how can you be that bad all season? Like, can it be that bad all season?
Yes, it
all
can.
Right.
You've never been a Giants fan.
Smell wants to know. Yeah, you know what? I've also never watched a team win a Super Bowl. Want to talk about that real quick? That's a little worse. All right.
Washington held the Bucs to 112 rushing yards last week. So take that as you will. I mean, those 3.7 yards a carry. That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, that's not
bad. I think Washington's strength on defense is stopping the run.
All right, so definitely not Singletary, but can we tell him to fucking start? Who was the other guy?
George Pickens.
Can we tell him to start Pickens
over Singletary?
God. Anybody else? I mean, maybe hit the waivers
because I think Fields is going to throw the ball.
This is how bleak it is in week 2.
Dan, I'd rather start a severe drug addiction than start Devin Singletary.
Wow.
Like, no, like, dude, there's no way I'm putting him in my lineup. Did we answer Smell's question on YouTube?
Will he show up again? Yes, I have like a plus 800 ticket on him to score. It's plus 800 for him to score an anytime touchdown today on Bet365.
My bad. I'm bopping back and forth and just because there's so many questions. Someone said, do I start J.K. Dobbins or Rashad White? And then someone else said, start to Jaden Reed, Shaheed, and Goddard.
I would. You can't start Jaden Reed. Not with Malik Willis playing quarterback. You just can't.
I think
the Colts are live today. Yeah, Shaheed's fine. I feel like I'm not really in love with any of those guys at all.
I know who is in love with one of them is Briar is in love with Dallas Goedert for an anytime touchdown today.
Does he like an anytime touchdown for him today?
Am I wrong?
I mean they gave up 2 touchdowns to tight ends last week, so
I like it.
Dallas Goedert. Oh, Gus Edwards or Aaron Jones for week 2.
I feel like not Aaron Jones, right? He's playing fucking San Francisco.
Yeah, but he's been playing well. And Gus Edwards is behind J.K. Dobbins right now.
Yeah, but Gus might have some time today because Carolina's going to score 0 points again. So Gus might have some fucking some nice numbers on the carries.
Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Pittman, Malik Neighbors. Start one. I think Pittman's due. I really need a good week out of Marvin Harrison. I really need it bad. So I'm gonna go with one of those 2. I'd probably go Pittman because also like Malik was also dealing with kind of being banged up this week, and then it's Daniel Jones. So I mean, I can't. I haven't broke out my Giants jersey in so long.
I can't believe you're wearing it like I worry about your mental
No. I
today.
saw the windbreaker and I'm like, I got the fit for today. You
know, I got it.
I grabbed the bucket. The bucket goes, and everyone's gonna know that I cry by myself at night because my football team when I walk out and about and get my coffee. Holy you guys are spazzing in the chat. Ayuk or DJ Moore? Brian, you answer that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm concerned about San Francisco just getting him back into the fold. I felt like he was kind of rusty last week. I think I'm going to go with DJ Moore on that. Just until I see it. I need to see it from Ayuk. Now, he might blow up on your bench, and that's fine, but if I see it one week, then I'll believe it.
Yeah, with DJ Moore too, like it's kind of gonna be like how it is last year with no Keenan, no Rome, so it's just DJ Moore, but also Caleb Williams looks not the greatest, and so I mean, you can't really go wrong there. Pollard or Aaron Jones? I think we're going Pollard.
Yeah.
I'm giving.
I don't like a running back against San Francisco. I just don't. Like, good luck running against them. That's it.
All right, Dan, I got yours right here. It says Debo, Marv, or Diggs.
I think you would be fine going Debo or Diggs there. I feel like Debo's got touchdown upside just like Diggs does.
Yeah,
just don't start Marvin Harrison Jr. Like I can't. You can't start him. Yeah, please don't start Greg Dortch like we talked last stream. Don't start Marvin Harrison Jr.
all over Greg Dortch this year. And
fucking Dortch looked like a world beater last week or week 1.
Yeah, he had the Thanos glove on. You guys are spazzing in the chat. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost at 1,000, so we're reading these for free if you guys want to like them. We're also on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and on SoBet if you guys want to check it out in the description. Charbonnet with Kenneth Walker out or Nico Collins in the flex?
Collins.
Nico Collins. Yep. That's a three. That's a three straight right there.
Houston's got huge fucking upside this week.
On YouTube, I'm going to switch over our picks for this week. We had on the board Jonathan Taylor, anytime touchdown. Stephon Diggs, over 51.5 receiving yards. Bo Nix, under 175.5 passing yards. Justin Fields, over 160.5 passing yards. And Dobbins for an anytime touchdown. I'm going to go to the next display. But if you guys want to see all our exclusive picks, it's on SoBet. We are signed content creators for SoBet that are signed literally to give out our picks on that platform. And then on YouTube, Smell says, has Josh Palmer lost wide receiver 1 after Ladd showing up last week?
I don't think he's lost it just yet, but he is injured. I do not think he's going to start. So he's definitely not he's not wide receiver 1 this week. That's for sure.
And then, so gentlemen, I got some picks that you don't really see up here on the board. And I was wondering which ones you think are better than the others. Can I flip this fucking camera? Got St. Brown, Kyron, Kamara, Gibbs, and Charbonnet anytime touchdown. Is there any, if any, on this board that you enjoy? Bueller.
What? Dude, what are you talking about?
Pick one of these that you like, because most of these are my picks, and I want to see which ones you like.
I already locked in Kyron. I think that's my favorite one thus far. St. Brown, yeah, that's why I like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
St. Brown is live for a touchdown today. I think they're going to work him into it. Probably Kamara. I feel like he's going to have a lot of options.
I think that's my upset of the week.
That's my favorite pick too.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. J20P says Kyron Williams is a lock for over 75.5 receiving yards or rushing yards.
Yeah, I know. I posted it. I know it's a lot.
Yeah, you guys posted it. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. My favorite is, I think this Gibbs line is too low at 50.5 rushing yards. I think he looked as explosive as we thought he was going to look last week. And with that being said, Montgomery didn't look like he was eating too much of the share. It still looked like a split backfield, even though Gibbs was like still low key recovering from whatever was going on with his hammy. So I think he's going to have a nice explosive play that's going to walk his way to this total. And then from TikTok, Metcalf, McConkey, or Lazard.
DJ.
Yeah. Agreed, Metcalf.
He said DJ. I thought you meant. I thought you said. Yeah, you're good. And then Atkins or Foster, tight ends.
And I mean, I got no. I don't even know who I would favor in that.
Yeah, that one's kind of difficult. Guys, listen, I'm not going to read any more questions until we get 1,000 likes. We're at 934. So get those likes up and I'll keep reading questions. The last one I'm reading for now until you get there. Pick 3, Diggs, Jameson Williams, D. Robinson, David Robinson. Ridley,
David Robinson.
No, I don't
David
know.
Robinson from the 1980s NBA.
Diggs, J. Will, Robinson, Ridley, or Olave.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Robinson. I'm going Diggs, J. Will, and Olave.
Yeah, I'll co-sign that. I think Robinson has some sneaky upside there, though. I really oh shit, we got there quick. I really think that Robinson is live today, especially with Puka out. So,
all right, Brian, you're gonna pick 2 out of these 4. Copy.
Yep.
All right, it's DJ Moore, Ramondre Stevenson, Alvin Kamara, and J.K. Dobbins. A good problem to have here.
Yeah, man. I feel like you need to take Dobbins as one.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other ones?
It was Dobbins, Ramondre, DJ Moore, and Kamara.
I like having running backs in my starting lineup, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Ramondre maybe.
Yeah, DJ Moore, I guess.
Ramondre's playing against the Seahawks, correct? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like they're gonna run him too, right? Like it looks like they're gonna kind of lean on him.
I think on paper he probably has a better matchup than Kamara, but I do feel like Kamara is gonna get a lot of those checkdowns from Carr and also just kind of get acclimated. I also think he's gonna be able to get some rushing yards on the feet for at least a decent total fantasy wise. Godwin or James Conner at the flex?
I like Connor. I think Connor was used quite well week 1 against the Bills. So,
James Conner is just getting the ball nonstop. DeMarcado is getting some touches, but it's very minimal, and they like using Conner as that workload back. Devonta Smith or Godwin with AJ Brown possibly not playing because of the hamstring.
Brian, that's you, buddy.
Here's the thing with starting Devontae, and I mean he's gonna get his numbers regardless whether AJ Brown plays or not, right? Now the risk is if you wait around for that, it's a Monday night game, right? So what are your options after that? I still think Devontae Smith is still gonna put up, I don't know, 60 yards, maybe a touchdown, 70 yards, maybe a touchdown. I just like his upside a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. And then for Kyle who said London or AJ, you got to go London if AJ is not going to play. And if he is going to play, I mean, if he's going to play, do you start him? Or is he just going to be out there running decoy routes? If AJ Brown's going to play.
If he's going to play, he's going to get the ball.
So start him.
Yeah, I feel like that's Hurts' favorite target, like bar none.
Oh, of course. I think Devonta Smith doesn't get the love he deserves. Like an absolutely electric wideout that I wasn't able to grab this year. I had him last year and it made it fun to watch.
I think he gets a lot of love. I think he gets love. He's just not like Philadelphia has that great fucking problem that I think every team wants to have. They have a 1A and a 1B wide receiver. Yep. It's not like Smith is a wide receiver number 2, but I feel like that who wouldn't want to fight you? Like these guys are completely different wide receivers in their own light. I feel like AJ Brown's like that big possession guy, but still has the crazy burst. But Smith gets in, he could be the slot if he needs to. He can kind of fucking be a little bit of a floater. So great fucking problem to have though.
Yeah. From Twitter, Kyle says Jamison Williams or Tank Dell.
I think Williams is hurt,
right? Oh shit! Already?
Who's hurt? Tank?
No, Williams. He said
Williams. So someone in TikTok was saying Jay Will or Amari Cooper too, so we can kind of answer these questions in tandem.
Give me 1 second.
All right, let him check. If he's not hurt, I think you got to ride hot hand here. Tank Dell looks like he's going to be kind of the low one on the totem pole over there. I feel like Nico and Diggs are going to get the touches.
Mm-hmm.
Jamison Williams is active.
Okay, it's Jay Will then.
Yeah, so go Jay Will over Amari and Jay Will over Tank.
Yeah, ride the hot hand, by the way. Sometimes you just got to it might be a 3-week burner, but just ride it until it goes down.
All right, we got 2 here. Jacobs or Dobbins, and then this is my favorite one. Tank Bigsby or Xavier Worthy. Guys, let's get to 2K here on TikTok.
Yeah, 2K, great. Hollywood Brown is out, correct? So I feel like Worthy is going to still have the same share of the offense he had. It's very clear to me that Andy Reid likes the motherfucker too. He's going to run gadget plays for him. I just feel like Worthy has more upside right now.
Agreed.
Yeah, and then Dobbins or Josh Jacobs.
It's Dobbins right now because you can't. If Malik Willis is throwing the ball, you can't. They're going to load the box, dude. I don't know how many. It really that worries me. That whole situation. I would stay away from Green Bay.
All right, and then I'm going to go 2 more here, and then we're going to break down the Cardinals-Rams game. If you guys get us to 2K, we're at 1.6 right now. I'll continue answering questions. The last 2 for this session until we get to 2K is going to be Moss or Pollard, and then Charbonnet or Stevenson. I think I'm
Pollard.
Going Zach Moss.
Oh, man, I'm going Pollard.
You like Pollard?
Yeah, I like Pollard today.
Why do you like Pollard?
I feel like they just used him a lot. I like a fucking guy that's going to get a lot of use. I don't know. I wasn't like in love with the Jets defense.
The only reason why I like Moss over Pollard is because Chase Young necessarily isn't stealing the touches like I feel like Tajay Spears is capable of. I think Tajay is a really good back, and he's slowly just going to ramp up. And I think Pollard's going to lose some of those touches, especially Pollard had a great game last week. But if he runs into a wall this week early in the first half, they're going to start looking at Tajay a little bit more, where I think Zach Moss, played incredibly well last year in Indianapolis in a multiple like set of games. And also he came in and beat out Chase Brown, who was already there. They're replacing Joe Mixon, and they want their new shiny guy to go and get the goal line touches and to, give him the workload to let him go.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I mean, Zach Moss only had nine carries last week, which seems absurdly too low. And Chase Brown only had 3. I mean, they only ran the ball 16 times. Burrow had 4 carries. So,
they also barely had the ball.
Yeah, I mean, limited possessions in that game. I feel like they utilized Moss a little bit more this week. I think they have to with T. Higgins out and Chase being kind of being grumpy about his contract. So I think Zach Moss gets a little bit more activity this week in the offense.
Hey, is that Chase thing fucked right now? Like, is he gonna play? I think he's gonna play, but he's just not gonna engage in contract talks with them.
Yeah, he said, he took a massive insurance policy out on his health this year. So, yeah, he said he's going to play, but he's not going to do any more contract negotiations till the end of the season.
Yeah, he said that he feels like the Bengals misled him in the contract negotiations and kind of played him. So he will not be signing. He'll play out the rest of the year, and then they're going to try to renegotiate at the end of the season. We got the 2K real quick. Claus says Neighbors or Drake London.
That's a horrible issue to have to fucking decide against, but it's London, right?
Timeout. All right, we're going London. Breaking news. Rob says AJ Brown is out officially.
Okay.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, so that jumps Devonta Smith and Barkley up the ladder a little bit.
Barkley, anytime Tutty got legs.
It's live as live as fuck today.
Hammer it with fucking Jonathan Taylor and Amon-Ra. There's a 3-leg parlay that you'll thank me later for. Mahomes or Baker? I don't know. Baker dropped 28 last week, but I mean that's a weird question to be asking. But it's live.
But it's got legs. That's for goddamn sure.
Hella people in the
Brian,
chat.
what do you think, Brian?
God, I'm gonna hate myself and punch myself in the groin for this. I'm gonna take Baker Mayfield.
Oh my God, Brian, don't give a fuck, dude. Admiral came in hot.
I feel like that game is going to be a high-scoring game, and as much as I want to say Kansas City and Cincinnati's going to be a high-scoring game, I don't think it's going to be as much of a shootout. So I think Baker's going to need to throw the ball. I think he goes to far over 300 yards today.
Oh shit!
300. Okay.
Oh my God, what's the line on that? I might take a little fucking bite out of that line real quick.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. Rock, keep going. Questions. Let's do it. Let's
All
hit
right,
one
we're
from
gonna go.
fucking YouTube real quick. Hold on, real quick.
All right, we got a YouTube question. 1 second.
Hey guys, would you trade Chase for Bijan, Olave, and Pickens? Rocky, I feel like this is your question, buddy.
Ooh, chat, help me out with this
that's
one,
a
and
good one.
and I'll spam through
That's
all
a good
yours.
one.
By the way, if YouTube comments get prioritized, if you want to check us out on YouTube at Degen Fantasy. Hey guys, would you trade Chase for Bijan, Olave, and Pickens? I think Olave's got upside if he can actually be consistent. Pickens, I mean, you don't even need in the deal. I would try to swap out for something else if you could, but if Chase is gonna lackadaisically walk through this entire season like he did through week 1, and also is just not happy, and Joe Burrow's over here just constantly doing this with his wrist, I don't think it's a bad option. Also, like, Chase was your first round pick. You probably weren't happy with it in the first place. So theoretically, you can kind of just look at it as I grabbed Bijan in the first round and you're getting Olave for free. So I don't think it's a bad trade. It just depends on who you have for other wide receiver options. But also, I don't think Chase is going to do shit this year. That's why I was nowhere near him.
So can I push back real quick? Because I think that if fucking Chase decided that he's going to stick it to these motherfuckers and not negotiate, like, what if he just like goes out and has himself a year and he comes back to the negotiating table after that and he's like, hey, remember when I was asking for 30? Now it's 40.
That would be fire, but I think he's too disassociated right now.
I don't know, man. I think that's kind of baller, and I think he would want to do that to those cheap ass motherfuckers in Cincinnati
today.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, if he comes out and he catches first ball and it goes for like 25 yards, spam his fucking live over like a motherfucker. It's going, dude.
I would make the trade, but also that's a good point. Let me rapid fire through some of these. So we got, guys, keep liking the live stream. It helps us a ton. Jamar or Mike Evans, rapid fire. Dan, pick one.
Evans. I'm gonna ride off of Admiral's comment. Let's go Evans.
Yeah, we just talked about Baker going for over 300.
Baker's going 300. It's 298's going to Evans.
It's a 265.5 is Baker's number, and Mahomes' number's 271.5. So I mean, they're only difference by 6 yards. Yeah. Going back to the previous comment, I actually really like Baker this week.
Yeah, me too. Baker's going 300 Baker. Like Sparta. All right. So Kelsey or McBride?
I like McBride. Yeah, it's McBride. Yeah.
Bride?
Listen, wait, real quick. Cardinals offense is fantastic. They're fantastic.
For a final compliment on the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Aren't you a Cardinals fan? I forgot you were a fucking Cardinals fan.
No, I want Marvin Harrison Jr. And I got Kyler Murray. Diggs or ETN?
Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs.
Yeah,
Diggs is one of my picks this week. He had 6 targets last week and 6 catches, but they're only for 5.5 yards per catch, which is absurdly low for him. He averages around like 13 yards a catch. They're gonna open him up. So if he gets the same workload, 6 to 7 targets, I think he does well. I think they're gonna try to get him involved.
Jimmy G asking questions. He's throwing chats. Kirk or Worthy from our number 1 gifter. I mean, gotta go Xavier. Kirk's just a safety blanket. Xavier's gonna be popping off.
Yeah, I just feel like they're going to use him everywhere. So he's going to get the rushing touches sometimes. He's going to get receiving touches. Like, he's kind of that switch. What's that fucking Swiss Army knife? He's like a Swiss Army knife. He's their Ayuk. Like, right now it looks like that. So, yeah, I would prioritize him over. Definitely.
Yeah, I think Worthy also is in a receiving core where Rashee Rice is going to draw a lot of attention. And then at the same token with Christian Kirk, you got Kirk and Gabe Davis. So it's kind of a weird situation. Guys, appreciation for 3K and all the gifts. McLaurin or Charbonnet?
Oh, shit. God damn, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta kind of like McLaurin a little bit, right? Like we're really low on the fucking Giants.
It's matchup for me too.
Yeah, right. Wait, Charbonnet he's back one though. He's running back one, right? Like
yes, Kenneth Walker has an abdominal injury, but the Patriots defense is like the only thing they have going for him.
That's
I'd probably go McLaurin, even though Charbonnet, if you need him for a running back start, I would go running back start. Jordan Mason
Brian,
or James Conner? Jordan Mason.
Wait, Brian, what do you think? Yeah, it's Jordan Mason.
McLaurin's one of my props that I'm taking this week. I think it's like 49.5 or 50.5. Yes, I think there you go. I take McLaurin.
That's a good call there. Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud?
I think Stroud's got the upside. Yeah.
He does have the upside.
He's playing the Bears. Right? He's playing the fucking Bears, dude.
Time. But AR's got the rushing upside that CJ doesn't.
Yeah, but I like Green Bay's defense better.
He does, but if you take out those bombs that Richardson threw last week, his passing numbers aren't very good. You take them out, is Richardson going to be able to bomb everyone every single week? I don't think they will. I think.
Yeah, you're right. Because they're going to start taking that away. Like you saw how the Bills were able to shut down Tyreek and Waddle before Tua got hurt, just playing two deep safeties. They were scared to run the ball. By the way, guys, appreciate all 100 people on Twitter. We got 40 people on TikTok and like 20 on YouTube. Much love. Keep liking the stream. 3,500. I'll rapid fire through these. We got Burrow or Stafford. I'm going Matthew Stafford for sure. I don't even think that's a question. Oh, man, I got a Dortch question. Where is it?
Yeah, go ahead. Give it to me. I'm ready.
It's Robinson or Dortch?
Dortch. Easy. That was the easiest question I've ever answered. Next week, you're going to see right over that Notre Dame jersey to my left there, it's going to be Dortch. I fucking love that kid, dude. Aren't you love him.
Aren't you, Bill?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm also a Dortch fan in here. I pointed
guys, let's go to 4K, please. I've never hit that total in our life. We're also on YouTube and much other platforms, and I'm prioritizing TikTok because you guys are going so crazy.
TikTok is
Jameson Williams, Nico, Ladd. Oh my God, they're going so fast. Jameson Williams, Nico, Ladd, Garrett Wilson, or Ayuk. Start 3. I think you got to go Nico, Wilson, Ayuk, no?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, got to have Wilson on there, buddy. Wilson is going to have a year this year.
Stevenson or Jacobs for the chat? Ramondre.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The unanimous. Yeah. I think you got to go. Oh, this one's good. Mike Evans or Jordan Mason at flex? It's on the possible board there.
Fuck, that's good. I'm going to lean Mason just because I think without CMC, he's obviously going to be the lead guy. But it's tight. That's a tight fight. That's a hard question.
Yeah, we got 50 live viewers on TikTok. Get us to 4K. We're at 3.9. I'm not doing defensive questions, guys, because that's just so many. Pitts or Andrews? Oh, man. With likely, you got to go Pitts. Because Kirk checked down to the tight ends.
Yeah, kind of. But they didn't look good last week, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got to go Pitts here because Kirko, especially after a rough week 1, is going to be like, just get it to the tight end. TJ Hawkinson, like you've seen it done before with Kirk. That's kind of his game plan.
Yeah, but Pitts is not like any pick. Hold on. Pitts is not a tight end like at all. Like in my opinion, he's just not a tight end. He's not a Hawkinson. Like if Hawkinson was in Atlanta, I would. That's a great. Yeah, I'll take that. But I'm not touching Pitts with a 10-foot pole.
Well, if you touched him with a 2-foot pole and you drafted him to your fantasy team and you had to pick between him and Mark Andrews, who isn't playing, got in a car accident,
I think probably he is playing, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I know he's playing, but they're obviously guys on a snap count for sure.
Hold on. Who has a higher touchdown upside? Because I think Mark Andrews does.
He's not going to be on the field because Isaiah Likely is going to be out there trotting around, tiptoeing around the end zone.
Right. Fucking talk some sense into this fucking kid over here. What is he talking about?
I'm looking at the stats right now. So Pitts had 3 targets last week, and Andrews had 2.
3.
So, I'd probably take Pitts just for the upside. I think Baltimore has more weapons, and the ball needs to be spread around. Cousins only has so many weapons, right? Now they're pretty good weapons, but I feel like Pitts has to get involved.
All right. I really appreciate all you guys. A lot of questions in the chat. We got Christian Kirk or Jameson Williams and DK or Tank Dell. Pick one here.
Yeah, I'm going Jameson Williams. Ride the hot hand. I feel like we answered that one earlier.
And then I'm gonna keep with the hair out. I'm gonna go with the accent too. I'm gonna go Tank Dell here. And then we're gonna look back to the chat. Who should I Goff or Richardson? Then for my flex, Ayuk or Harrison Jr. or Montgomery.
Goff.
Richardson likes to run here though. And Goff. You going Goff?
Goff.
Oh, wait. Listen, I've been hammering this every week since last season. Goff under rushing total.
Yeah, that's a lock. That's the lock of the century.
He does not leave the pocket.
He doesn't go anywhere. And you know what? I respect you for it, Jared. You stay in that pocket like a good boy.
You know,
I
have it in my slip book upstairs that I have hit that total every time he's played for the last 7 straight weeks of NFL football.
Oh my God, you just jinxed the fuck out of that. Thanks for that. He's going to have like 25 yards rushing tonight.
No, I did not. Because I said this last stream too. Who should I pick up for wide receiver? I don't know. Who should I bench out of Flowers, JMO, or London? Bench London, and then Lazard or Deontay Johnson. Dan, tell him where Deontay Johnson should be.
Waivers, where he belongs.
He should be on the waiver wire. Swift or Zamir White?
Ooh, I like White
out,
today.
Right?
Whoa, no, fuck. I gotta change my. Go ahead. I gotta change my fantasy lineup.
Wait. What'd you say, Bri?
Well, let me check on Zamir White's status.
Oh, he might not be playing. By the way, appreciate 5.1K, baby. 5.1, baby.
Keep it going, guys.
Chase, Connor, or Mason at the flex. Damn, that's a good situation to be in. I would go Chase, Connor, or Mason at the flex. Oh man,
I don't have anything on Zamir White, by the way. I think he's playing.
Zamir White's playing. Hey, Dan, Chase, Connor, or Mason?
Mason.
Mason, honestly, dude. Jimmy G, thank you for the gifts, dude. Like, you don't even understand how much I appreciate that. Jamar Chase, Jefferson, Ayuk, and Harrison Jr. Pick 3. Okay, son. I think you're going with your first 3 until Marvin Harrison shows you anything.
Yeah, you got to, right?
Yeah.
You got to. Yeah, easy.
All right, guys, give me the boomer bust ratio this week on the probability on the probability of if Marvin Harrison, like, what's the odds that he actually has a good day? Like, out of percentage.
Okay. Like 15.
I agree. I mean, I'd say 25.
All right.
Well,
that stat that Bri gave us last week, that his top speed was like 16 miles an hour. That's not a good stat, dude. That's not a good stat at all.
Yeah, when your top speed is slower than mine, that's bad. But real quick, but do you remember the bet we made last stream? Last stream, you said you would shave your beard if my Kelsey and Marvin Harrison anytime touchdown hits.
Correct.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Just remind me. It's
Andrew
not gonna hit, but
Goddard. Okay. Go Goddard, because Brian over here, Admiral Brian, who picks all of our winning bets, he says Goddard's live for anytime touchdown today. So go Goddard. All right, Dan, this one's specifically for you because you love Montgomery, Justice Hill, or Ayuk at the flex.
Yeah, it's got to be Montgomery, right? Just based off of that last drive in OT against the Rams, you got to start Montgomery this week. I think he did. Listen, I also think there's something to be said about a guy that fucking shows up with juice like that when it really fucking matters. Like, he might be getting a couple extra carries this week.
Do you think that that Gibbs pick I took over 15.5 rushing yards looks good?
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to fucking run the ball a lot. Let's just put it that way.
I agree. Charbonnet, Tank Dell, or Brian Robinson for the flex. Guys, get us a 6K. We're so close. This is crazy. Tank, Charbonnet, or Brian Robinson for the flex?
Oh, I hate all these. Charbonnet probably.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why, Brian?
I just feel like they're just gonna. I think they're gonna be up the entire game. 1 and 2. You don't really have to do too much as long as you don't fuck up. You win, right? So run the ball.
Fair enough.
Yeah, agreed.
Let me see what we got. We did go for Burrow. Luke McCaffrey,
let's-
Doomsday or Whittington. Last one, and then we'll go again when we get to 6K.
Oh fuck, that's horrible too.
What were they again?
30-man league? Like what the fuck are we talking about right
30-man league. It was Luke McCaffrey, Adunze, or Whittington. Adunze's not playing. I think Luke McCaffrey.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
Doomsday's out. He hasn't practiced all week.
Yep. I think you go Luke McCaffrey.
Fucking McCaffrey. Okay. All right.
All right, listen, last two till we get to 6K. Jerome Ford, ETN versus the Cleveland D. I'd go ETN and then Rashee Rice or Debo at the flex. Then we're going to start taking questions again when we get to 6K because we got some YouTube questions here. Rashee or
Rice,
Debo?
I think.
Rice.
Yeah.
Rice? Okay, so everyone went Rice. Ryan on YouTube says, happy Sunday. I appreciate that, gang. Pick one defense, please. Pats, Jags, or Seahawks? Seahawks going against the Patriots. Jags going against the Browns. And the Pats going against the Seahawks. First off, I would try to snag whoever's playing the Panthers off waivers, which is the Chargers, first and foremost. And if you can't get them, I think this is a question for our expert over here, Bry. Who's the better defense?
I feel like you play Jacksonville's defense this week against Cleveland. I mean, Deshaun Watson, you're going against Deshaun Watson. Man, what's going on in Cleveland right now?
Nothing good.
We just don't. I don't think they can push the ball down the field, which is great for the Jags, right? They can play in a box. I've yet to see Deshaun Watson return to pre-prison Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Jags here, shut down Cleveland, and make it. I mean, I don't think that's going to be too much of a game. I think the Jags are going to kill them.
Yeah, you got to stay away from Cleveland. They're a fucking dumpster fire right now. You got to stay far as fuck away from them. You got to play the Jags here. You can't trust any one of the fucking Patriots or the Seahawks defense.
I got a great question on Twitter for you guys, and then we're 1K away or 100 likes away from getting back to TikTok. On Twitter, Xavier says, how do you think the Dolphins would do with Arch Manning at quarterback right now?
They'd be fucking great. 9 fucking completions. What are we talking? 9 completions. 5 of them were touchdowns. And he came in like the third quarter. Was it the third quarter, Brian, when he came in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was second half. Yeah.
6 fucking touchdowns. You know what his Heisman odds jumped to? They were at 120-1. They jumped to 25-1.
Damn.
Texas has a major decision to make when yours comes back.
Listen, if Arch comes out and throws fucking 6 touchdowns again next game, Ewers better fucking transfer to a different school because he ain't gonna start again.
You can see his IQ is incredible, and that was the best quarterback juke I've seen from a light-skinned quarterback ever in my life.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Hey, call it what it is. He's a very white man, and he's juking all over the goddamn field. Hey, I'll take it. Listen, that's great. I don't know what the Mannings put in their genetics, but goddamn, can they make a quarterback over there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have Arch Manning than Skylar Thompson. Let's say that.
For sure. And Arch Manning's like 18.
I'd rather have fucking Rocky Prop than Skylar Thompson. Jesus
Christ. That's a great start sit right there. Skylar Thompson or me.
Right.
We got thank you for 6K, y'all. Really appreciate the love. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok are popping right now. We got 16-man league. Fuck. Tyson Hill or Parkinson.
Horrible. Parkinson.
Yeah, he's also starting Skylar Thompson in that 16 man. All right, he said Parkinson. Zach Moss or up and coming Alexander Matheson.
Moss probably.
Zach Moss for the week. If Madison does well again this week over Zamir, then we'll talk differently next week. I got Jamar Chase, Jefferson, Achane, Montgomery, starting Ramondre or Ayuk at flex. Stack team.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Ramondre or Ayuk at flex?
I would probably go Ayuk, actually. Just
really?
I think they work. Yeah, I know we talked about him looking a little rusty. I think they work him back. This is, again, if we're going to follow what they're saying, and I don't think it's true at all, they knew CMC was going to be on IR probably week 1. They, again, have to start working in some more fucking people. You know, you got to account for CMC losing all those touches and shit like that. So I think he'll get a little bit more play today, Ayuk.
We got so we're a sports betting channel mainly, and then we also do fantasy. We got a prop in here. Addy Meta says Sam Darnold under 45.4 first quarter passing yards.
I'm guessing that's 45.5. I don't mind that. I don't mind that play at all. I think that San Francisco's defense is going to really fuck him up. So,
yeah, I agree with that. So Joey says deep league, which is I read your question, gang. I said Tyson or Parkinson. We went Parkinson, and then
Taysom, not Tyson. Tyson.
Geno Smith or Dobbins with the super flex. You gotta go with you can super flex a QB.
Yeah, some league the super flex is a QB spot too. I definitely want to do a double. We're doing double QB next year. I think we got to get on this fucking train.
Right, I'm going. God. Dobbins.
No, I'd go Geno probably, right?
Against the Pats defense?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, fair enough. You get the passing yard upside and the rushing upside. From YouTube, Joe says, which tight end would you pick up for Evan Ingram injury? I would pick up Parkinson, no? Likely's got to be gone.
If Likely's there, you could take him. I feel like those are the only two that really fucking would probably be on waivers right now.
And then we got two here. It's Dallas defense or Colts defense since no Jordan Love.
I love Colts defense today. Colts defense, buddy.
Colts defense. Yeah. Brian, Diggs or Tank Dell?
I think it's Diggs. I think this is a Diggs day.
Diggs day. I like it.
It's D-Day.
It's D-Day, baby. I love that. That's great.
DK, Tank Dell, or Lad McConkey?
Catching flies.
Caught the pen. We got it. I love DK today. I think Lad is like a sneaky, like maybe flex play, but I would just keep him flex. That's it.
Yeah, I think DK's he's due. And I talked about this with confidence and swagger. DK's got to come out with some swag today. He can't just try out in the field and be like, oh, I didn't get the ball, and JSN's just getting all the targets, and so is Tyler Lockett. He's got to come out with some oomph today. And if he doesn't see it, I would strongly consider trading him this week. With the so what time is it? It's 12:30. Game start at 1. Yeah, we answered that one.
This one right here.
Oh, Ryan says from YouTube, pick one for flex, please. James Conner, Aaron Jones, Xavier Worthy. Opponent had James Cook. Yuck. I had someone in my league. PSG and that was a tough week.
Yeah, it's a tough loss there.
I think based off of that, you have to go for a lottery pick, right? Mm-hmm. Like you need to hopefully find someone who can just light it up and who has the. I think Worthy has the highest upside, like score 30 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Worthy.
Yeah, you got to go Worthy.
Especially if you're chasing points.
Is Worthy live for an anytime tutty?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right. TikTok's slowing down right now, so we're going to come back when we get to 7K with the questions. So let's get into this game that I have popped up real quick. And then I have the Bucks-Lions game as well. What do you guys think score is going to be? Motherfucker. What do you keep getting phone calls coming through. What do you guys think the score is going to be, and who do you think's winning this one?
All right, listen, I have probably one of my largest plays that I've had in a while on the Rams money line for this game. It's already gone from Rams plus 110 is what I got it at. It's gone down to a pick 'em, I believe.
Yep.
I watched this Cardinals team play. They're very skilled on offense. Their defense leaves a lot to be desired. And the Rams, I think, are a fucking buzzsaw. So I really would advise you to take a little bit of money on this Rams team.
Yeah, I like the Rams this week as well. If the Rams lose this game, there's a very good possibility they go 0-3. So next week they have San Francisco. It's almost a must-win game, right? You don't want to come out of the gates 0-3. Yeah, I like the Rams. If it's a pick 'em, I like them on the money line. I'd lay points if they're a 1-point favorite or whatever. But yeah, I think the Rams come out and beat Cardinals. And I feel like this is going to be a fairly high scoring game. What's the number? 40. What was the number on this? 47.5.
It's
pretty high for an NFL game. Yeah, I think this is going to be a high scoring game. And I think the Rams will end up winning.
Bang.
Bang,
baby.
I think it's going to be a good game, though. I'm going to kill TikTok here, guys. We've slowed down a little bit. And if you want to see the rest of the stream, it's going to be on YouTube. We're going to go over our picks for winners for today. It's at YouTube at Degen Fantasy and Twitter and Twitch. Appreciate all the love and the questions. So I'll catch you guys later on TikTok. So I built a ticket today that I'm curious to see what you guys think.
Damn, we had a ton of people on there.
Yeah, there was a ton of people in there. I don't even have to drive to the fucking flop anymore. All right, so signing into draft or whatever Fanatics thing because they always want to have an email come in. So,
I also I also have a touchdown ticket too that I wanted to run by you guys just to see how you felt about it. I had like X amount of dollars and $4 and like 20 cents left over, like to round it off basically. So I took the $4 and change and put it on a wild ass tutty parlay. So
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So wait, read the legs for the touchdown parlay one more time.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
I'll read that, and then Brian, read what are your favorite tickets for today?
So I like Texans -6. I think they spanked the Bears. I mean, they should have covered last week, but Anthony Richardson just threw bombs over their secondary. I think that does not happen this week. I think they give Caleb Williams issues. So I'm on Texans -6. I'm also on the Buccaneers +8 against the Lions. I think like we talked about before, I think Baker Mayfield has a big day. I think he keeps them in it and within one score, if not win outright. So I like the Bucs +8.
Okay.
Yeah, like both of those, by the way. All right, my tutty parlay, 7 legs. We got Breece Hall. Okay. Jonathan Taylor. All right. Lamar Jackson. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Jaden Daniels.
Easy.
That's pretty live, right? I think that's pretty live. Jordan Mason. Pretty fucking live, right? And David Montgomery.
That's beautiful.
What's the odds?
4 to win 420.
Damn.
So plus 1,000.
Yeah. Not bad, right? Like, what do you guys think?
I have the same pretty much ticket minus 2 players. You have Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
You have JT?
Yes.
And then I have on mine Kamara and Mixon.
Oh, I like that too.
I'm about to lock in yours as well. I threw.
Yeah,
I didn't throw 5. Through 18.
What's the odds on yours, Rocky?
Yeah, yours has got to be higher, right?
434.
Okay.
It's 18 to win 276.
Okay, yeah. So I just had better odds. That's all it was.
And then go ahead.
No, I was saying I like this one as well. I took the Colts, the Chargers, and the Rams all together to win today. That's 90 for 483.
Damn. I kind of tailed that as well. I have the Colts and the Chargers with 3 picks from of the board up here. Kamara over receiving, Gibbs over rushing, and Amon-Ra anytime tutty. That's 30 to win 568.
I really like that St. Brown anytime tutty today. I think he's going to get back in the fucking game today. He's going to make a point to get back in the game. We had 640 people on TikTok.
We actually had 761.
I saw 640. That's crazy. Really? God damn.
Yeah, we went off today. We got hella followers, so I appreciate all the love on TikTok. If you guys want to follow us, it's at Degen Fantasy on TikTok. And then I was wondering if you guys would want to build a lotto ticket with me that we can all place and get some money on. So we're gonna go right to left and then left to right. We're gonna do a 6-leg. Everyone's gonna give 2 picks, and we're gonna start with the one and only, the Messiah, the bearded one, Double Down Dan.
Kyron over the rushing yards.
All right, so let me grab that. So where's all right, so Kyron over rushing yards. And let's see if that line's moved at all. The line is now 75.5. Oh, it's still 75.5. Okay. Kyron over rushing. All right, Bri, give me some.
Washington Commanders -1.5.
Oh, I like it.
And then I'm going to go. I really like that Gibbs rushing total 50.5.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going Gibbs over on the rushing total. Back to the bearded one.
I'll take fuck. I really like the Rams. I'm high on them, so we'll add the Rams money line to that.
Rams money line. The Eagles one. Go for it.
Wow. Yeah. That's what you wanted to say too, huh? Is that it? The Eagles one?
What were you going to say? Brian, what do you got?
I'm looking up the team total right now because I want to make sure it's still the same. I'm going New Orleans Saints team total under 20.5.
Oh, I like that one.
Hold on. So how do I even find that?
That's a good one.
I think Zimmer has the Dallas defense figured out. I mean, he's a great defensive coach.
Dude, he is good. He is fucking good.
And I mean, I think it's a favorable matchup again.
And they're coming off of they're coming off a big fucking point total too. They just put up 47 last week.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing that again.
All right. So the last one right now we're at plus 1,744 for our odds. And I think I'm going to round it out with a pretty safe pick here to save the parlay, which is going to be Chargers money line. So that brings our total to plus 2,606. And I also have a 50% same game parlay profit boost to bring the odds to 3,909.
Yeah, put a fucking couple bucks on that.
So that's 20 to win 801.
Yeah, I like it. There you go.
Locked in. That's a ticket. That's a big boy ticket. So the final ticket on that one for, I guess, would be our parlay, not our parlay of the day, but it's our lotto ticket of the day. It is Kyron over 70.5 rushing yards from Double Down. Brian, Commanders -1.5. From Rocky Prop, over 50.5 rushing yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. Back to Double Down was the Los Angeles Rams money line. Bry went under 20.5 team total for the New Orleans Saints, who also dropped hella points last week. And then the Chargers money line. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think it'll be great. I think it'll hit.
All right, if that hits, we are litty lit, boy. And I think other than that, we should be good for the day now.
Brian, real quick, who you like in today's race? Watkins Glen.
I mean the road course ringers.
SVG. Say it, Brian. Say it, Brian. SVG.
He has as good a shot as anyone, right?
He's taking it today. Come on, Brian.
I don't want him to win. I want someone in the playoffs to win, but he's definitely live.
Yeah, he's live, buddy. He's live. Oh, man, I love that fucking Aussie bastard. He's so good.
Yeah, him. So road course ringers, he qualified 3rd. Cintric qualified 5th. Allmendinger qualified 6th. Suarez qualified 8th. McDowell qualified 10th. So I think out of one of them, I think you have a winner somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think Suarez live in all matchups today, by the way. I think find a good little matchup with him. I'll drop one. But yeah, Suarez I'm high as fuck on him today. Definitely.
I feel like Truex does really well at Watkins Glen every single year. He qualified 2nd, so he's definitely
live
in the mix as well.
Yeah, he's fucking live. Hopefully Truex gets it done. He needs a fucking give the old man a fucking win. All right, give Truex a fucking win. He needs one. He deserves it. But yeah, that's it really.
And then I'm just trying to check my lineup, see if we're good. Truex.
Fucking not paying attention at all. We're
Sorry,
just handing out winners over here. He's not even fucking locked in at all.
12:43, buddy. I'm trying to get it checked up and checked in, and yeah, should be good to go here, gentlemen.
Hell yeah!
Much love, much appreciation. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your NASCAR. Enjoy your cars. And any final thoughts you want to slip in?
No.
No. Right. Monday night, back at the link, not in Brazil on that shitty field. So we're excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be lit, and then we'll be live Tuesday. Tuesday streams are always popping for us because it's the first day after the week of football has closed. And yeah, see you guys on. Later. I don't like that song. We're going to go this one.
I say, oh, why does it feel so good to be back? Getting what I want, boy, why does that make you so mad? You see, oh, why does it feel so good to be back? 'Cause if the struggle that you're looking for, oh, baby, he